My cat has a cigar.
Welcome back to the path. It has been months.
Months.
Wait, why is Carmen still alive?
Carmen!
Scarlet.
God damn
Oh,
it!
god damn it. I didn't realize my fucking game reset. Because it didn't save across Steam, apparently.
But Chili, how are we going to kill the goth now?
Simple. We'll kill her and then I'll go do Scarlet and Carmen on my own time.
Well, yes, let's kill Ruby. Ruby. Look at that. Look
I
at
don't like how they all stare at us when I select one of their sisters.
that. They can hear us. They know that we're excited at their
You know what's
deaths.
funny is last night I was like, maybe I should check this.
Maybe we should make sure that,
But
all the shit
all
together.
of my other games saved all of my other save files, so why wouldn't I?
Okay, hey. First off, tell me, is that a sock or is it a leg brace? Leg brace!
It's a leg brace.
We get
And you'll
disability
notice
rep.
she has kind of a limp when she walks, so they're detailed with it.
Okay, so first hot guess. Car wreck. Drunk driver.
I hate you.
Why? Did I get it right?
Shut your mouth, god damn it.
I mean,
You're
listen.
extremely, extremely close to what it's implied.
Ooh. Okay. Let me.
God, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna suck later, because I'm gonna have to go back through our other playthroughs and follow and find all of the items and flowers.
Oh no. Hot take. Crossing the street at night because she seems like the kind of girl who's like, ooh, I want to go out to the graveyard for the aesthetics, gets hit by car.
So surprisingly, you'd probably think that the abandoned graveyard is her wolf area, wouldn't you?
You'd think, yeah.
It's not.
Ooh.
Hers is. It's actually one that I was trying desperately to find as one of the other girls because I wanted to show it to you, because it's very you aesthetic. I feel like I'm gonna just take a guess. Just a shot in the dark. I'm gonna say you were the type of goth to go hang out at the playground at night when all the kids were gone.
Okay, so here's the thing. My neighborhood where I lived growing up and currently do live has no playground because we are a predominantly old person community.
And you
It's
also
all
live in the
old
bumfuck
people.
nowhere.
Yeah, I live in the backwoods of nowhere. Pizza doesn't get delivered out here.
Which is funny
Only within
because you were a delivery pizza.
I was a pizza delivery girl. I couldn't even deliver to my own house.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah, but we don't have a playground. However, I always did enjoy going to the playground in our town when there were no kids there because I was like, fuck yeah, my time to swing.
Is it me, or is there something really sad about a playground in the dead of winter?
Sorta, kinda. It's like... Well,
It's like this
for
kind
one-
of surreal sadness.
Oh, hey, who's jingling them chains? No jingling. Someone's jingling the swing chains. Stop
I'm
it.
surprised we haven't seen any flowers.
God damn, walking through the woods, finding no flowers with these jingling chains. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's like an abandoned playground.
So I
with no
didn't
kids.
think about it, but I did just walk straight to her wolf. We still got shit to find. Anyway, continue.
It's like, what's that stupid, popular image? It's like baby shoes, never been worn, brand new, for sale. Oh shit. Hey, two-headed teddy bear. Oh, fuck. Okay. Whoa.
It's just a rug.
Hey, it's just a rug. What you got in there? Beanie Babies?
That sounds like such a if you were a school bully insult.
It's from The Simpsons. It's like the mobsters are dumping this obviously dead body into the charity bin, and the cops are Chief Wiggums is like, what are you dumping in there? It's a Beanie Baby.
Okay. So you notice how she can't climb up it? Also, it showed her not even actually on it because the angle of the camera.
Yeah, the angle of the dangle. Slap that duck. Slap
So,
him.
fun fact,
Strike him.
her wolf is called the Charming Wolf. Found the teddy
Thinking
here.
really hard. Okay.
Look
Hey,
at him.
Hey! Why are you there, adult? Get out of here! I don't like the way he's sitting.
You don't like his
I don't
man
like the way you're
spread?
sitting.
2 heads on
Man-
1 bear. Makes sense to me. Can I interact with the carpet?
He's man spreading and he's arm spreading. He's taking up too much bench. I'll kill you.
He's taking up a lot of bench, but in that creepy, inviting way.
Yeah, it's like, here's my dick. Come and get it, girls. It's like,
Here's
no,
my dick.
no.
You want to come sit on my arm while I, like, do that stupid yawn move?
You want to? I'm sorry. It's like, you want to sit on my arm like a bird?
Okay, but if a guy said that to you, you would be attracted to that.
I would be. I'd like climb on there and be like, hey, want a cracker? Damn it! Where's my cracker?
Okay, so, like, we're gonna go around and get some stuff, obviously, because, like, the shit that we would normally have to unlock some of Ruby's stuff that was already in our basket, we no longer have.
Yeah, no, run, Ruby, run away from that suspicious adult man at a playground.
But look at Ruby. She is the exact kind of goth to get caught in the older man trap, just like Carmen.
Unfortunately, yeah, like it's like.
But I think he's supposed to be implied to be, like, near her age, like one of those guys who thinks he's cool because he got involved in gangs and, like, has a car.
He, like, dropped out. And he's like, obviously, I'm super cool, and this won't have any impact on my later life.
Okay, so, like, yeah, that's Scarlet. Can't do anything with that.
Nice quilt. But yeah, there's something, like, oddly sinister about A, man, B, alone, C, at a playground, D, man-spreading.
And what's weird is when they're man-spreading like that, it's
Unbent.
not even creepy in the way of, like, oh, you think it's something with the kids. It's like, he is here to creep on teenagers.
Yeah.
Specifically teenagers.
See, sometimes you can see a dude at a park, and you can tell, like, obviously, he's got kids here, because he'll be hunched over at the, the picnic bench, looking at his phone. Like, whatever. That's just his duty.
It's when they're,
to
like,
be there.
surfing the area.
Yeah.
Like,
When they're
and also
surfing.
you can tell when it's just, like, a guy who's at the park because he wanted to get out of the house.
Yeah. And those guys, when I visit my park frequently, because it's a nice park. I
And
also
there's
like
fuck all to
the
do in
geese.
your town.
There's fuck all to do, and I love bothering the geese.
And, like, I'm lucky enough that even though I live in the South, I live in a city. But it's like, but the difference is between my city and other cities is, it's more of a fucking Frankenstein of smaller towns. So you got all these, like, rural towns that are a part of the larger city. Bullet gun.
Yeah. It's like, oh, cool. Bullets. We love bullet cases in the middle of the woods. Normal, hey, what are you doing there in the distance? I'll kill you. What are you, a muffin?
I love...
Muffin-shaped animal?
It's a fucking couch. Guns are just boring. Wish people still fought with swords and spears. This girl sounds like you.
God, she would write the most pretentious poetry.
She's got the
And have to read
fucking Eterna
in
dark,
class.
like, ebony darkness, whatever vibe.
Ebony. She reads, God, Emily the Strange books. She looks like Emily the Strange.
I actually never
by the
heard of
way-
Emily the Strange.
By the way, okay, for starters, Emily the Strange books, rip. They're great. It's basically a series of diaries from the perspective of this very broody, goth preteen. And she's cool as hell. She's crazy. She's like, first book, she's got amnesia. She doesn't know who the fuck she is. Names herself Earwig, immediately adopts 4 cats, and lives in a fridge box outside of a cafe in an alley.
That is so...
I'm like-
that sounds like something you would write.
And I'm like, ride or die with you, bitch. Ride or die. Go. Power to you, Earwig.
There's just like a knife and a pillow here.
Oh. Surely that doesn't have implications. Who's stabbing the pillow?
Freaks.
Who has that?
I'll
Freaks.
take the path of needles any day. So,
Oh no.
I will
Implied drug use.
no, not implied drug use.
Oh no,
is
tattooing.
no, that is actually a reference to a version of Little Red Riding Hood where the wolf tricks Red into taking longer to get to Grandma's by offering to have a race with her. And he asked her, would you like to take the path of pins or the path of needles?
But they're one and the same. They're the one and the same!
I think it's meant to reference plants. I'll link you to like a reading, because they do have a reading of that version of Little Red Riding Hood in the game's soundtrack.
Because like I'm thinking like what could a needle be in the context of plants? All I can think of is nettle. And isn't that like a plant that's very, very sharp and hurts?
So it depends on the nettle, because I used to pick purple stinging nettle, and it never really hurt. Yes, I know about my trail. I have to go through the fucking tutorial again, because Chili fucked it up.
Welcome back to the tutorial. We have not played this game at least 3 times before. Heaven forbid we do that.
Not counting failed recording sessions.
I like how I know like one leg has the leg brace situation. I like how she's like committed to the asymmetrical fishnet stocking extra large boot.
Yes.
I would appreciate it if she did squeak. Like every time she walked, just made a squeaky noise.
I would go insane. I would understand Nestle.
Like, my dad has a leg brace, cause leg.
Oh yeah,
and
he's missing a foot.
Yeah, he's missing one leg, and the other one has a leg brace, and he squeaks when he walks down the hall. So I always know
your dad
about.
Your dad really is the definition of takes a lick and keeps on ticking.
I will be honest with you. My father is like those dogs that are basically like zombie dogs. Like you've been hit by a car 4 times.
So fun fact, I had a dog like that.
Tumors. You're blind in both eyes, deaf, and you got one ear.
I had a dog like that. Her name was Daphne. She was attacked by a larger dog. Got hit by like 2 cars and survived. And got attacked by several wasp nests.
Oh.
Attacked by the neighbors. And she eventually just died of old age. 20. She was like 20 years old.
20? That dog. Oh my god. I would have been 6 by the time that dog died. Who are you? Okay. Oh yeah, it's girl in white.
I don't think you're that much younger than me.
Like. I'm like.
Because I was in my 20s when she died.
Here's a solid Stalky admission time. I don't quite know how old I am. I think I'm supposed to be 28 right now.
We're the same age.
Going on 29.
We were born in the same year. We were both 1996.
How old are you?
28.
Then I can confirm, as of this moment, I am 28.
Yeah, because I don't think our birth months are that far apart. I am doxing our birthdays on here, I guess.
Who gives a fuck? I'm a December Sagittarius.
Yeah, so you're probably about to turn 29.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh my god! It's your birthday.
Oh god. It's not far away. I can just feel my body shriveling and aging rapidly. Soon they're not gonna let me in the Hot Topic anymore, and that's gonna cause problems.
But it's okay because that's all Disney and fucking Tim Burton now. You and Harry Potter. You get to now go to Spencer's where they still have actual horror movie shit.
Okay, but like near where I live, it's a bit of drive out, there is that open strip mall sort of thing. Not strip mall, an outdoor mall. It wants to be an indoor mall, but they couldn't afford the roof.
No, strip mall is correct.
Yeah, but it got a Hot Topic like last year, and I was so happy. That meant I didn't have to drive an hour and a half away to get to a physical location. And last week,
and you didn't have to pay abhorrent shipping fees.
Yeah, abhorrent shipping fees. We hate shipping fees. But last week, I went there. I learned we got a Spencer's, and I went in, for the whimsy of it. I stepped in and I felt like I contracted at least 6 venereal diseases from the air alone. It's like a special, like I wanted to go get vaccinated. I was like, I feel like I have an STD from just looking around.
It's like Okay, you know what? I know how the perfect way to describe the difference between Spencer's and Hot Topic. Spencer's is like ordering is like when you order your first alcoholic cocktail.
Yeah.
And you severely overestimate what you can handle.
Yeah. Okay, hot take. That's Ruby's. Ruby's? Take a seat.
What do you got to say, girly?
Peacocks on the wall. Look at all these cocks. Peacocks, that is.
Anyways, sitting on wheels, paralyzed soul, nowhere to go, fast.
Told you she's a pretentious poet. But yeah, God, like...
I mean, so am I, so...
I remember when Hot Topic was the place I was afraid to go into because the music was loud, it was perpetually dark, and the sales clerk looks like she wants to, like, slit my throat open and spit on my corpse.
Which is wild, because I think you just had a bad one, because mine have always been very sweet.
Well, it may have been also, like, I was probably, like, 10 at the time, 12 tops.
Which is the exact kind of people they try to keep out of there.
You know what? I take it back. I may have been 13 because that's when Invader Zim was getting big.
Getting big again.
Getting big again.
That's when it had its, like, little resurgence because, like, Nick was playing it again and, like, because I had the Nicktoons channel now and they needed shows to put on it.
Yeah.
And, like, it was like that was the age that all the people that grew up with it were now on the internet.
Yeah, and they could rampantly share it. But,
it's like I need a drink of soda.
It may have just been, like, my natural fear of the unknown going in there, and the fact that atmospherically it was I was a baby bat back then. For those of you that don't know, a baby bat is the term for a starter goth.
Usually a young teenager, or someone having identity issues much later in life.
I could not afford to buy anything in Hot Topic, and I was too afraid to ask my mom. So I just slummed around until I was 16 in a black hoodie with a bad attitude.
Which is very frequently how baby goths get their start, unless they have an older goth to guide them.
And I live in the south of nowhere, so there is no goths.
All of the by the time the goths reach the age when they could have tutored you, they've already escaped the town.
Yeah, they have fled for colder climates. Being a goth in the south is hard work.
Unless you're one that's willing to put your titties out.
Yeah.
Which I am.
I ain't built for that. I'm built to dress like a 18th century widowed matriarch.
I'm built to dress like one of those, like, widowed rich ladies, but like the funeral clothes are kind of sexy because you're kind of trying to bait for a new husband because you definitely didn't murder the old one.
You're casting your line. You're casting your line to catch a new fish. It's like, oh,
I'll be perfectly honest. I'm just an attention whore.
It was, I forget where I saw it, probably Tumblr, but I haven't seen it in a hot moon or two. It was like a morning gown, and it was like a long flowing.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm referencing.
And it had the open V-neck back, where it's like full back, down to like your tailbone. It's like, oh, sweet Jeremiah, how I shall miss you.
I feel like you could totally draw Asmodeus. That reminds me, I was looking at your old Asmodeus in the Skeeth stuff on your Neopets blog the other day.
For those of you who don't know, I draw demons, and sometimes Neopets, and sometimes I make them kiss.
And they always, usually, have big dicks.
That is not associated with Neopets. Neopets did not sponsor me to do that.
You just did that.
I just draw characters with big dick energy. That's just what happens. Neopets, please consider me for a sponsor. I love you.
Come on, Neopets, you know you want that Adult Swim special. Put Stalky in charge.
Adult Swim Neopets special. We finally get the animated series of the Battle for Merrydale, complete with Game of Thrones level animation.
Look, I'm just saying King Scarl would call me slurs.
Like, I won't lie, I have a poster with him on it in my room as we speak.
You should
Man's got like the
draw a mustache on him.
I don't wanna. It's like a really nice poster.
That's
it's from
fair.
back. It's back from when Neopets had the magazine come out, and it was like a really good magazine.
The Viacom era.
Yeah, it was like a good magazine. Like the covers were sturdy and embossed and shiny, and it was a magazine. It was like a booklet, basically.
And they came with like posters and stickers, and you could like send in for prizes. And if you had an account, sometimes they had codes you could put in.
Yeah, I mailed away for shit. I've still got my Pirate Bloomaroo and my Island Uni around here somewhere. And fucking that shit's some of my prized possessions.
I could never afford the magazine, so I just looked at them longingly in the Walgreens.
Along with being a hardcore core goth, I'm also an avid Neopets fan. And nobody can stop me.
Actually,
God damn it!
I might be
furries.
I might be redoing my Neopets: The Darkest Fairy Let's Play eventually on stream.
Just let me come with you, please. Please.
If I did, it would be really fucking funny because my friend Bunny would also be there. It could be an all Bunny stream.
Oh, funny stream. Oh.
And then that means I can also clash my two wildly different friends together, which I think would be very funny. Cause
you gotta let us sniff each other for the door.
You've got like the goth autism, and she's got the technical I know how to min-max Minecraft and I will do it for fun autism.
I've got the let me play Pokemon Platinum and beat the whole game using only ghost types autism.
Yeah, me and you have the same autism. Meanwhile, the way I flirt with Bunny is I'm like, hey baby, you want to tell me about all the technical problems with Half-Life 2? And then she does.
The Super Mario glitch? And then you learn.
The funny thing is, I will say that shit jokingly, and then she will actually start talking about it. And I'll just sit there and listen for hours, and that is our relationship.
Listen, is there any other more beautiful relationship? It's like...
That's how the aromantics are together, because we're both... I think we're both on the arrow spec.
It's a beautiful spectrum. It's a beautiful sort of greenish, purplish, grayish, blackish, whitish spectrum of color.
But yes, I think it would be very funny to have you on the Neopet stream, because you would also be the only non-furry.
It's so funny because at the same time I don't classify myself as a furry, and I have a rampant fear of mascot suits. I do
to the
a
point
lot
you
of
made an
furry
entire
art.
character about it.
I made an entire character who is a reference to the PP carpet swatch.
Wait, I fucking knew it! I knew he had to be a carpet sample reference.
He's a carpet sample. Okay, so for everyone who doesn't know...
Oh boy, here comes another age restriction.
The furry community, lovely group of people. You are lovely, you are suspiciously wealthy, and...
That's because they're all tech industry.
Something I said earlier this week, thank God for furries, they got me through college, financially.
That's not a joke, by the way.
That is not a joke. That is not a joke. I love you furries. Y'all kept me fed and clothed. I love you.
For what?
Kisses to
the
all
cost of a dick.
For the... But unfortunately, like all lovely communities, there are some people who need to stay home. And one of them was a individual. Not a gentleman. He's not a gentleman. He's like disgusting.
He's also like really, really old.
Really, really old. He made a fursuit entirely out of stuffed animal skins and carpet samples.
The thing is, on the surface, if you hear something like that, you think, oh, that's probably like a really cool horror project. Or a neat little upcycle. On the surface, it would be really, really cool. Except for the fact he fornicated with every one of them and did not wash them before putting them on the suit.
He made what I can only assume is unconsensual love to various stuffed creatures, skinned them like Ed Gein, and made himself a suit, and then proceeded to
And also he put a vagina on it.
And I did not know that.
He could pee through it.
Know that part. Did not know that part. Anyway, that's all we can say about that legally, because he is an awful person.
I love that caught you so off guard you slipped into the kin voice.
I did not know that. I did not know that. But
That's so fucking funny.
Because I've said in the past, back when I was in college, I threatened my art teacher that like I would buy Furby skins and make myself a Furby pimp coat if he didn't let me do X, Y, and or Z.
Did he take you seriously?
I don't think so, but I don't think he understood that I would if I had the finances to just get the skins of the Furbies.
Okay, but here's the thing. You could probably find serviceable Furbies really affordable at any flea market. You just have to visit a lot of them.
I would just have to... I'm just rolling up at the flea market and like, hello, sir, I've purveyed your Furbies. I was just wondering, can I just have their skins? I have no interest in the mechanics.
Okay, here's the thing.
I just want their flesh.
Here's what we do. We'll go together. You can have the skins, and I'll take the mechanics so I can make them new skins.
Call us Victor and Victor, Frankensteins at law. Making Furbies.
I will become my son. I will become Adam. Fuck off, charming wolf. We're not ready for you. This might be an extra long episode just because of all the shit we have to get again.
Hey, everyone. Throw on this video, listen to it, chill, study, do homework while me and Chili ramble about everything and anything. Okay. Well, occasionally I scream, I'll kill you at the screen.
Oh shit. So here is actually, this is not ours, this is for another girl. This is for, actually the next one. Or no, the one after the next, because I forgot about, what's her name? The sweet one. A scarecrow.
Ginger?
No, Ginger is the one this is for, but the one that's next is slightly older than Ginger. And like I said, we're doing these in reverse order of age.
Get you.
Because I think it makes the most sense to go oldest to youngest.
Hot. Oh no. Oh, I thought we were about to have a Pearl reference. But I was like, this game is way too old for that.
Pearl?
Okay, so it's a horror movie that's a sequel to the movie X.
You give me your head, you will please me so much more from a silver platter. I shall eat you.
Pardon. X is a movie about some specialized filmers going out to a farm countryside to make a fun special film in the 70s. Let's
Is that the one you made that comic joke about?
Yeah. Because at the time I was peeved. I was like, listen, if we're gonna have a slasher in what essentially is a 70s pornographic film,
because
make him very anxious about it.
Which I think that would honestly be the perfect tool for a slasher satire movie that's meant to call out and make fun of how, like, original slasher movies were also used as sex scaremongering.
Yeah. Before I forget, Pearl is the sequel to that movie. And there's a scene where the main character, Pearl, dances with a scarecrow in a sort of pseudo-phantasmagoria moment of sort of slipping off the edge. She was already slipping. She was already... It's a great movie. See, a lot of Wizard of the Oz references, but
I don't know why, but that Phantasmagoria reminded me. Did you ever get the chance to check out that thing I showed you, Dark Eye?
Oh god. See, I had it saved away on my computer, and I'm like, I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna address this, and then I was like, you know what? Smile for me playthrough. It was on Steam, and it was on sale.
Which is funny, because, like, I think I was the one who originally recommended you Smile for me.
Maybe. I don't know. A lot of people will recommend me a lot of things, and then I will go out of my way to ignore them.
I think the reason you didn't at first was the teeth thing.
Oh yeah. I have intense phobia when it comes to, like, damaged teeth. So far, no teeth horror. Just a lot of threatening.
I will let you know there is, like, teeth stuff involved, but it doesn't show anything.
Oh yeah.
Just, it's kind of like you get knocked out and you wake up after it happens.
He's stolen my molars.
Kinda. God, I do love Smile for me, and I hope that someday I can enjoy it again.
I feel the same way with the game Night in the Woods. Because...
bad association.
Because when I was trying to watch the game, I had already played it, finished it, and I was just watching a playthrough of some Let's Player. I don't know who the hell they were. But at the time, I was going through like a really bad time in college, and I was having to like briefly stop going. And I was like,
I think I remember
I
that.
can't watch this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I'm shutting down. Shutting down.
I think that was.
So there's.
I think that was roughly around the time we started talking, because I remember you mentioning taking a break from college around that time.
Yeah, we had to take a break from college because I had no money and it made me sad.
But, like, who can fucking blame you? College is a nightmare.
College is a nightmare financially.
But you
And
did
they're
it.
like, yeah, I did it. I fucking got 2 diplomas. I got my ass degree.
You're a certified artist.
I'm certified in telling you that color is wrong. Pick a different one.
And this is why I always ask Stalky's opinions on certain things. Not just because she's certified, but just because she is the most willing to tell me that I'm doing bad. Her and Ness are the most willing to tell me I'm bad.
God, listen, I will tell you when color is bad and wrong. I will look you gently in the eye, take you by the shoulders, and go, you're wrong about this.
And
Specifically this. I took a whole class. It was like color theory.
I'm gonna
And
say
I
it.
sat there and I mixed that paint.
I think friends need to be more willing to tell friends when what they're doing is bad, because you know they can do better.
Yeah, it's honestly friendship. That's basically an honesty pact.
Yeah.
Like, of course you're gonna be like honest about a lot of things, like very blunt about a lot of things, but at the same time you will be able to give it to them with the tact and charisma needed to not hurt their feelings, but at the same time grab them by the shoulders and shake.
Yeah, that reminds me, actually. Oh, this is a ginger tree.
Ginger's got that Amelie Bob.
That reminds me, actually. Fuck it, this video is already probably gonna end up age restricted. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
basically, at some point, I'm gonna have to start age restricting any video I do with you because of how wildly our topics go.
Listen, I don't believe in like restraining my information. Like, people need to know.
That reminds me, if I remember right, you and I are gonna do Lollipop Chainsaw on your channel soon.
We are, and guess who got a hard drive to move all her other junk off their computer so she'll have room to do it?
I'm so fucking hyped because I've wanted to see that game for like my whole life. I will be going in completely blind.
I had the thought while you were at the piano. It was like a random fleeting thought as you were talking about age restricting stuff, and you know how YouTube and stuff acts like, oh, if you say like ass too many times, we can't, give you money. I was like, we'll just turn you into a marketable plushie and sell you on Makeship.
No, that's literally my nightmare.
We'll turn you into a marketable plushie. I'll buy it and put it on my shelf and be like, my friend is here now.
Literally, my nightmare is marketable makeshift plushie chili, because, like, I hate makeshift plushies. I own a couple makeshift plushies, so I'm a fucking hypocrite.
I own several. I own an egregious amount.
But it's, like, the only way I'd be able to get some of these plushies. And it's the reason I hate makeshift. Welcome to my rant. You've started something that you can't put back in the box. The reason I hate makeshift is, their model is based purely on limited availability and campaigning,
That is true.
which I don't like, because I have a problem with forced limited availability, because it
Makes me anxious.
it is feeding off the off FOMO, which is fear of missing out, and I have seen people make some bad decisions because they were worried they were gonna miss out on a makeshift plush. And the reason I hate it is because they're like $25-$30 a pop.
Yeah,
plus shipping.
It's expensive. Like, it is an expensive. But honestly, the only times I chill out for makeshift plushies, if it's A, for a creator that I really like and want to support and see more in their endeavors, or B, it's like my super favorite character from this very niche thing, and I'm not gonna get something like this anywhere else.
And I won't lie, that is why I am so happy that the Digital Circus has its own store.
Yeah, God bless Digital Circus. We love Digital Circus. This one goes out to you.
Also, I want to say
love ya.
this, and I mean this with all the love in my heart. Digital Circus is the modern version of those shows that are just toy commercials. In the best way possible.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
I'll say it, I think we need more.
I think like I guess I just think. All I could think was
Therefore
like
you are.
the second like I said I think and digital circus, my brain just started rotating gummy goo, that Australian gummy alligator in my head.
I have such a
Just
love for
rotating.
any stereotypical Australian thing now because Australia is now such ingrained in my life.
Yeah, further context, we share a group of friends who are Australians.
Who all know
and
each other in real life.
Yeah.
Which is convenient, because Australia's fuck-ass big.
Yeah. They are all such lovely, wonderful people that we are so happy to have in our lives and, you know, to love and support and just adore
And
each other.
destroy our characters together.
Yeah, we destroy each other emotionally in D&D and just casually.
Though
and
soon it
sometimes
won't be
just-
D&D.
Yes, soon it won't be D&D. Hey, Elon Musk. Hey, Muskrat.
Fuck
Muskrat. You ain't got no friends. How are you gonna play D&D by yourself? No, it's not a one man's game.
you. He's buying it because no one would play with him, and he thinks if he owns it, he can make people play with him.
Oh, you wish. You don't know how to play, you bitch. Even if you did, you'd probably.
Oh no.
God, I hate the Muskrat.
People are like, oh, he's gonna change so he can do whatever he wants. No, I'm gonna say it right here, right now. He would be such a fucking rules lawyer.
He'd be like, actually, like, shut up. It's a game of whimsy
He
and
would be
creativity.
a rules lawyer who is only, and his only goal with his character is so vapidly empty because he is just mid-maxing stats.
Yeah, like, it's a game.
But he's
of
convinced his character is
storytelling.
so fucking deep.
It's a game, like, I will admit, there are some times where I make characters and I'm like, this is not going to be a very deep character. It's about going to be shallow as a kiddie pool. And then they evolve into becoming something more deep. And that is what D&D is at the end of the day. It's taking something that on the surface could just be a meme joke and then finding that horrifically inside this kiddie pool are deeper, darker waters.
I mean,
And somewhere in this deeper, darker waters is a plesiosaurus.
I mean, look, you just started out with haha, Veruca Sawyer, Satyr lawyer. And then we got the deep, intricate examination of how she is so afraid of commitment.
She's so afraid of losing people to time, as she is a timeless being. And it really all opened up with Teehee, Satyr lawyer, goat at law, Teehee.
And also, our party would now be fucking fucked if we didn't have Veruca.
Listen, I think more people should play D&D characters who have, like, the weirdest, most mundane jobs that are somehow strategically, not violent,
Perfect.
vital, that's the word.
Vital.
Vital to the party's,
She does our paperwork.
yeah, my character is a bard lawyer, and she does the paperwork. She micromanages all the paperwork. She handles insurance. She handles, like, you know, taxes and stuff. She takes care of the party because they sure as hell ain't filing.
No, we have me over here where I was just like, haha, depressed cowboy who's, like, mourns his past glory. And now we're trying to reverse his fucking Jekyll Hyde situation he put himself in. Because you know, people might blame this on his druid half, but it's, 100% the part of him that's just taking potions and shit from strangers is the wizard.
Listen, nothing good ever happened from taking random potions from people, for sale or otherwise.
Let alone
I can
an
name at least
archdruid.
three instances in media and literature. Jekyll and Hyde, you made the shit. Wicked, you fucking had an affair with that shit.
Oh, and don't
And
forget,
Tale of Woe.
don't forget my personal fucking favorite, which is, fucking Snow White.
Snow White. God, is there not enough pieces of media where it's like, hey, just because someone offers you a thing doesn't mean you have to consume it.
The funniest thing about it with my cowboy, though, is, like, with Bertram, is he is the superstitious one. He's
He's aware of the tropes.
He is the fucking grim. He was too busy looking out for the big bad wolf that he didn't see the evil queen. Though we don't know what was up with the. I'm sure I like to think that the archdruid what gave him the potion was trying to help, but like An Archdruid's idea of helping is never good.
Yeah, it's
Who's
like
fucking
anytime.
messaging me? Oh, it's Jade.
I'll kill you. I would
Jade,
never.
Jade was messaging me because on the topic of D&D characters, I think I finally figured out Wanda's sexuality.
God, I'm sorry. Like, I know we're discussing like D&D characters and stuff, but just as you said, like, oh, who's messaging me? I opened up my own messages because someone else was also messaging me, and it's just the phrase, "Impregnate your hobgoblin."
Is that from
Nope.
the D&D chat?
Nope. That one's my personal. Because
Okay, but it sounds like something one of our friends would say.
I was happily info dumping. For those of you who don't know, I love making intricate bullshit universes and lore for them.
And I love consuming them.
I was happily bullshit dumping, like, oh, to make sense of like why hobgoblins in D&D are so big, meanwhile hobgoblins in classical literature and folklore are small, is that they are two different species, but they are essentially the same thing. There's the Eastern hobgoblin, which is 6'6" and massive and ripped as hell, and then there's the European hobgoblin, who's about the size of a goose, and he lives in your house.
There's more of kind of like, in that same regard, then I like to hear me out. There's Norse gnomes, which is more like the ones we're familiar with in D&D, with the little tails and stuff. And then there's
tails and little hats.
And then there's the proper like UK gnome, that's the little fucking garden gnome fuck.
Yeah, like
the English gnome.
Honestly, I kind of think it's beautiful that no matter where you go in the world, we're all the same sort of culturally in that way. Like, you can't throw a stick across the ocean and not hit a dragon myth.
I was literally trying to think of a poetic way to say, like, across every country, every child dreams of dragons.
Yeah, like, fucking, we've all agreed as not a society, not as a culture, but as a species. Big flying reptile, yes. Big
sometimes
flying reptile.
Not even flying.
Sometimes not even flying. Sometimes squirming. Sometimes burrowing.
That's a worm.
Is worm.
Why?
But like
WYRM. I totally didn't forget the W for a second.
Worm.
Jesus fucking Christ! I forgot how much of this game is just walking around.
I'm telling you, this really is one of those videos where you just throw it on and you just do other shit.
This is just a podcast at this point.
This is a podcast with visuals.
But honestly, I do like just sitting down and talking about random topics on recording with you.
If you're cleaning right now, remember, don't mix chemicals. You will make mustard gas.
Would you like to tell them why you know that, Stalky? Would you like to tell the fucking class what you've done twice?
I may have accidentally made mustard gas twice. Cleaning the bathroom. On the upside, the floors were super clean.
They had never been cleaner.
They were so clean for like weeks. I was amazed. It got the grout up and everything. But okay, full story.
Your lungs never recovered.
I have a cat. His name is Casserole. He is fat and orange, and I call his poops napalms because I can smell them from my room. He just drops those bad boys.
Also, he's very handsome.
He's so handsome. Very handsome. God bless him, he's so handsome. But he's very stinky. So every month, I have to do a deep clean of my bathroom because he just loves throwing litter everywhere. He loves making a mess.
Question.
He's a messy man. Yes.
Is he one of those cats that, like, one second, I'm thinking. Sorry, I got distracted by the text.
Yeah, me too.
Is he one of those cats that, like, does a fucking kickstart when he gets out of the litter box?
Kinda, yeah. Like, he does, like, a little
Like, does he get the poop euphoria?
He does, like, getting a little zoomies. He gets a little speedy. Sometimes he just comes into the room and he's like, hold me gently, mother.
And
anyway.
Currently, he's dancing around with his cigar.
Yeah, he has a cigar that he likes to chew on, but the thing was, you gotta deep clean because cat urine contains ammonia, and ammonia stinky. Ammonia hazardous.
It
So
can
my
give you
thought
special
process-
diseases.
Ammonia gives you special diseases. Not good. Not good. So I was like, okay, I'll use some bleach. I'll just throw down some bleach. And then I thought, well, it's extra stinky. So I may need to throw down something else. What can I add to this not diluted bleach concoction?
Something new!
Something new. Barkeeper's friend. Oh wait, something new in the game? A car? Oh, is it ours? You got hit by a car at a playground.
Oh, look, it's like revving.
Christine?
I think she took the keys.
Oh no, did she crash the car?
See, what
Did
do
she
you have to
steal-
say on that, Ruby?
Ruby, you want to tell the class what you think and feel?
Anyway, do you want to tell us what you did with the barkeeper's friend?
I put it on the ground on the floor with the bleach, undiluted bleach, and I lit a peppermint candle and left the room.
No. I think my favorite part, though, was you came into Plague Woes and started complaining about, like, not feeling well. And then Ness was like, well, what did you use? And then we all yelled at you for 15 minutes.
Okay, here's the thing. After I threw down the barkeeper's friend, it started to burn my eyes, like, a little bit. That tingly, like,
I'm gonna
it's
title this
kinda-
video, Barkeeper's Not Friend.
Barkeeper's nobody's friend. And I was like, this kind of smells extra bad and my nose hairs are burning. I guess I'll just light a candle and I'll go sit in the living room and wait for the smell to dissipate. My mom comes into the room and she's like, what is that smell? And I'm like, I'm cleaning the bathroom. And she, like, is standing at the end of the hallway and she's like, Stalky, what did you do? That's mustard gas. And I'm like, oh no.
Imagine the bathroom's connected to your room, isn't it?
The bathroom is right next to my room. We share.
Imagine if you had
my
chosen
walls
to
are shared.
lay down in your room instead of
I
the
would
living.
have died. I would have died.
We would not have
D-by-E-D.
we do not have Veruca Sawyer.
No Veruca Sawyer, no Stalky, no
And
the Stalker Bunny
honestly,
games.
At this point, I would not want to live in a world without Stalky.
Aw, thank you.
How am I supposed
yeah.
to live without your funny little guys?
But yeah, the floor was so clean. But at the same time, I learned a very important lesson.
You pulled
that
a
I am
Marge
Peggy
Simpson.
Hill. I'm Peggy Hill from King of the Hill.
I
It's
forgot
like,
that fucking
it's my-
happened.
It's my special concoction. Makes the floor shine like new. Peggy, that's mustard gas. But it makes it shine like new.
That episode was. I always liked King of the Hill because it was like exaggerated in a realistic way.
Oh, did you spray paint something?
I like how
Oh,
they
no.
couldn't. That's a glitch. That's supposed to be texture matched to the rest of the trailer.
Nope.
Like I said, gang, this game is slowly like getting. Technology is less and less able to handle this game because like technology is advancing, but this game is from like 2003.
Like, I honestly, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of been disassociating during this playthrough, so
That's
I
fine.
don't know how far we are in it. Like,
To be
how much
fair,
have we found?
Not
Oh, man, hours.
not much.
Not much, because we have, as indicated from the start, lost progress.
Completely my fault. Thinking back on it, I think I actually disabled cloud save for this game when we were trying to fix the save file issue, because I didn't realize there was a delete file button.
Yeah.
So hey, we both stupid,
Oh, stupid.
but that's what makes us work together. Oh hey, the well.
Oh, well.
That's Ginger's. Fuck.
Did she fall down the well?
I don't know. But if we keep finding flowers, they'll eventually like activate triggers to lead us to Ruby-specific items.
Great. How many more do we need?
That's how many we have and how many we need.
My god! It's like shiny hunting in Pokemon. Like, you gotta complete the Pokedex, shiny charms, so you can have 1/18th of a chance of finding a shiny as opposed
But
to
to be fair, if you just follow the flowers, like, they also just lead you around the map.
God, that bitch in white is like jump scares me every time.
Which
coming
is
out of my
funny, because
periphery.
she's helpful.
She's helpful my ass. Like, bitch, make some noise. Jingle, jingle.
Every time you
Hear
hear
a bell.
Every time you hear a gasp, that's her.
Oh, she found cash and a VHS.
I think
Good
that's...
on you.
What's the point of wanting anything if you can't have everything? I don't know. Apples
slap
are
that
good.
on the tagline of an art house film without capitalism.
Oh god, that reminds me. I think I messaged you about it, but I can't remember. I found a movie that I feel like you could absolutely go off with how bad it is. But I specifically thought about your character Romero with it, because I feel like he would hate everything about this movie. Which is...
Tell me about the movie.
It is a guerrilla film, which, you know, means it was filmed somewhere without permission. And it's called Escape from Tomorrow, and it's filmed in, like, Disneyland, or wherever Tomorrowland is. And it fucking sucks. It's very misogynistic. And it's just like, it's just this guy's stupid vent film about how he hates Disney as an adult now because he realized, like, the relationship with his dad is vapid and thin, so he blames it on Disney. And also, like, he tried to compare people who enjoy Disneyland as an adult to brainwashed masses.
Like, okay. So can I just like let me cut off a slight pie and be like, here's my turn to talk.
Yes.
My weird rant. I feel like as an adult, you should be allowed to enjoy Disney. You should be allowed to go like a little overboard and tee-hee yay, because it's crazy expensive. As a kid, you have no agency on what happens on vacation. If you got to go to Disneyland as a child, you are very, very fortunate and very, very lucky.
And also, fucking parents who do take their kids to Disneyland, they're always fucking such schedule people. And do you ever see those parents who you can tell they brought their kids somewhere more for themselves than the kid?
Oh yeah.
I hate parents like that.
Yeah, listen. The idea behind a perfect great vacation is that we're gonna do something that everyone's gonna enjoy. Like my dad, one squeaky leg, one fake leg, he loves
Mr.
Civil
Bunny.
War battlefields. Mr. Bunny, Bunny Senior, loves Civil War battlefields. He loves Revolutionary battlefields. I spent an absurd amount of time in my life looking at fields.
And being like, this sucks.
This sucked. I went to one called Cow Pins, and there was neither cow nor pin, and I was like, this blows, Dad. This blows.
You're like, I was promised cows.
I was promised cows. Oh god, this is such a...
Come to Kentucky, I'll show you cows.
We went to one of these, like, these fields often are also, like, parks and stuff. National parks, sometimes.
Yeah, usually made to, like, be able to preserve and honor the people that died there.
Yeah, it's historic in its own way, and special in its own way. Some of it is essentially mass graves, because, you know, you can't find all of the bodies. They just sort of bury them where they fall. Like, you plop down, that's where you go, in the ground.
And also, not all of them were in one piece, because that's back when they used cannons.
Yeah, to blow you everywhere. But in the center of this field was a large white tower.
Like
and
an obelisk or an actual tower?
Like a chess piece.
Ah.
And before that, I was like telling my dad, I was like, Dad, I'm hot, I'm hungry. Can we go somewhere to eat? And he's like, yeah, I remember seeing a White Castle somewhere around here. And I was like, hell yeah, White Castle. I love their burgers, love their little stoner food. He takes me to this monument of a giant white chess piece. A rook,
That's
if you will.
Such a fucking dad move.
And I stare at it. And he goes, well, here you go, White Castle. And I'm like, you.
That's such a fucking dad joke.
I was like, God damn it, Dad, I'm hungry. Please.
But looking
please."
back on it, I bet it's pretty funny.
It's funny as hell. It's like I've got a million vacation stories.
Your dad
Like-
sounds cool, honestly.
He has his moments, but like,
Besides
there
his
was one
taste in news.
yeah, his taste in news sucks. Ugh. But one time we went to a battleship. Wait, before I get ahead of myself, we had gone to the beach the day before, and it was lovely and overcast. Had a great time. I dug a splendid hole. I'm a hole digger. I'm that person at the beach. But I did not apply the correct amount of sunscreen, which you should do, regardless if it's cloudy or not. You will burn. Anyway, I wake up. I get back to the hotel and wake up with the most horrendous sunburn.
Oh,
It is a
I've been
Category
there.
5. Category 5
Been
burn.
there. Can't move. It's red and everyone's making fun of you.
It's red, and we had to buy a bottle of aloe vera and slabber me like a
And
sticky
God, that
lizard.
shit feels good, but it does make you feel like a
felt good.
sticky toy.
I felt like a sticky gecko. However, vacation does not stop. Because
And they're not
vacation
gonna let you
continues.
stay in the hotel.
Well, no, like, I was feeling better after being coated in goo. But at the same time, it's like, I want to be a part of this. I want to go places and see things. Damn this organ of mine being burnt to a crisp. We go to a battleship, a big metal battleship. And the guy there is like, hey, you want me to take y'all's folks' picture? And my dad was like, sure, yeah, a nice little group photo. And I'm standing next to him, and he claps a hand on my shoulder lovingly, as a father does, and I screamed, "Don't touch me!" because he hit my sunburn, and he had forgotten, and I was like, "Kill me! Kill me now, Seymour! Don't shoot me!
Pull the trigger, Piglet.
Pull the trigger!"
As someone who, like, I think me and you have the same skin texture,
White.
of super mega ultra white, because you're ginger and I'm German.
I'm ginger, Irish, and German, so it's like I got the real lottery of white.
We both got freckle skin. So, like, when I sunburn, like, to put it in perspective how easy I sunburn, though it's getting harder to sunburn now that I'm working in the sun all the time at work.
Yeah.
I once got, my first year working at the zoo, I got sunburnt in the dead of winter.
Yeah, it'll do that. The fucking sun does not take a break.
It was,
And
like,
I wish
all
she
in my
would.
face, too.
I wish she would. You know what? You want to know something interesting I always thought? The sun, most of the time, depending on which mythos you are sourcing it from, is usually a masculine thing, while the moon is often a feminine.
Which
And
is weird,
off the
because you've got the man and the moon.
Yeah. And off my cuff, I can only think, like, in Japan, the mythos is the sun is a woman. But other than that,
And the moon
the
is a
sun's-
rabbit.
Yeah, the moon is a rabbit. Well, the rabbits live on the moon, for starters. And there is also a woman who also lives on the moon with the rabbits. But that's neither here nor there. The sun is violent towards me, and therefore violent towards all women. That's very, very masculine of him. And I wish he wouldn't.
Unless
I
he's
wish he
just a
wouldn't.
really shitty lesbian.
She sucks.
The world's
Cringe
worst
fail.
cringe fail butch.
Cringe fail sun butch. I like her moon girlfriend better. She is nicer, and sometimes she is orange.
That reminds
I like
me, hey Dev Sisters, when are you gonna let Moon Fairy Cookie and Sea Fairy Cookie kiss?
Hey, Dev Sisters. Hey, when are you gonna let Almond Cookie and Rogue Throat Cookie kiss? Hey, answer me.
Walnut Cookie
Answer
needs
me.
a dad. A second dad.
She needs a pauper figure.
She needs an evil father figure. We need to LT Gray it up in this bitch where she's got the bad influence and the good influence.
Listen, nothing ticks my boxes more than the hard-boiled detective and the man he is dedicated to arresting. Which is why I'm sort of really into Lupin. The third.
Do you really like it? I've seen some pretty good art of Lupin and the detective.
Yeah, God, I can't remember.
It doesn't
what his
help
name is.
that the detective is built like a brick shit house.
He's built like a brick shit house. And
Speaking of my favorite trope, because God, Japan loves idiot detective men.
God, yeah. And
Ace
I love
Attorney,
idiots.
Detective Gumshoe, I love you.
Ace Attorney, Detective Gumshoe, I would do anything for you. I don't play your games, but I would love to know you
You
more.
don't go here, but you love. Look, I'm gonna say it. They're not even subtle. It feels like he's kind of in love with Edgeworth. So I am bringing. So because I also like Edgeworth, Phoenix, I bring forth. They are not compatible with each other until Gumshoe is in the middle.
Polyamory saves us all. It saves everything. But
I
yeah,
choose to believe that Gumshoe and Edgeworth were already dating, and they brought Phoenix into it.
I don't go here, but I am pressing my nose up against the window and breathing heavily.
You're doing the
The
sickos.
sickos laugh. Like, the second, like, you introduce a character who's like, oh, I wear a brown trench coat, I'm bad with money, I'm also a world-class detective, but also I'm kind of a bumbling, klutzy fool. It's like, God, I love you.
As you can see,
Let me buy
Columbo
you
had
dinner.
strange effects on Stalky.
Listen, Columbo and COVID hit different.
Columbo, like, changed you chemically.
Columbo changes a woman. Like, you listen, kids, listen.
Look,
hey,
I'm just saying, I will continue to encourage this.
If anyone's under 30 and you have not watched Columbo, you will. You will. Nothing is better than watching a white-collar criminal who thinks they're smarter than everyone else get arrested by a guy with a real lemon of a car, a dog named Dog, perpetually walking around looking confused.
Have you seen that post, by the way, where it's like Fraser and his brother commit a murder and Columbo gets him to admit it?
I love that like, if honestly, person who made that, contact me. I love
God.
you.
There's more. There's like 5 more items for Ruby, but fuck it. We're gonna go get the wolf. We've been at this for almost an hour.
Yeah. I love you, person who did the Columbo Frasier crossover, because as a child I had watched an absurd amount of Frasier because my mom was watching an absurd amount of Frasier.
Question: just because I know it seems like we tend to have watched the same old people shows, did you ever watch Dragnet or Adam 12?
Weirdly enough, no.
Wild.
We were more of a cowboy house.
Ah, you were watching like the Cisco Kid.
We were watching Gunsmoke.
Why is he abusing the fucking teeter-totter?
Stop abusing teeter-totters.
There's such beauty in decay. Rust is lovelier than paint. I missed it.
Fucking fast text having bitch.
I won't lie though, like what she just said, there's beauty in decay and all that. That's so. No one's gonna get this, but that's very. Why does this have hands?
Yeah. Hey. Why do you have hands?
This is creepier than the wolf, honestly.
Hey. I'm upset. Carnally. No, little white girl, don't go towards that strange man-spreading man.
No, white
park.
girl, don't go towards the man in all black with cigarettes and a motorcycle. No, baby bat.
No, baby bat, don't go towards John Travolta. Run! Run the other way!
We're gonna trigger the wolf because it's getting to be that time. And then we'll talk about our theories.
Oh no. Don't, Hank, no. Baby girl, no. Oh, I don't. Oh no. Don't touch it. Don't take that. Just say no, baby girl.
I hate a man who will, like, take the cigarette out of the box in his mouth. The lighting effect is fucking up. Because this game is old. See, she's coughing, so you can tell she's never, like, had a cigarette before.
Or did a cigarette right.
You like how the smoke is definitely getting fucked up by my graphics card?
Oh, no, baby girl, no. No, it's like, on one hand, we make light of the situation by coping by saying, no, little white girl, don't. But on the other hand, this is a horrifically real situation that happens.
And you notice the motorcycle engine sound with the screaming?
Yeah. Oh my god, he crashed the cycle, didn't he? slow zoom out is killing me.
So, like, to me, a lot of people think because of the carpet that, like, he murders her. But genuinely, I think that the carpet's kind of an exaggeration. We'll talk about it more after we go through her house.
Yeah.
Because I think I unlocked most of the secret rooms.
The fucking ragdoll, like, punk. That's how I wake up in the morning. That's, like, the shape my body is in.
Same.
Bad.
I will say, like, the different poses that the girls take, depending on their deaths, always gets to me. Because, like, we have Scarlet holding her neck, Carmen with the, like, kind of zombie limp. And here we have Ruby hugging herself, and I think it's meant to be implied her limp is a little more exaggerated.
I don't know. I can't really tell. I mean, before I could tell, her limp was limping, but right now it's very straightforward. It may just be my eyes. We have established in this episode that I may be a touch dyslexic. Just a touch.
And we're both kind of stupid.
Both highly stupid.
The rain filter doesn't help.
The rain filter leaves much to be desired. It's giving grainy 1930s film.
It should be in black and white and in French.
Mon ami, baguette.
I can't speak French. Don't you dare! I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Omelette du fromage.
No! So, fun fact, I have a friend who's actually French. And she hates that. And you want to know why?
Why?
Because it translates to omelet of cheese.
Fromage. So it should be fromage du omelette.
Yes.
Because in other languages, it's usually like, it's not the sky is blue, it's blue as the sky.
So, like, the way that's written, it's omelet of cheese.
Omelette of cheese. Not cheese omelette. Which I did pick up recently.
But it's really fucking cute hearing her complain about it, though, because, like, she's got a very high, squeaky voice.
Are you sure? All the love in the world to your friend, but are you sure you are not friends of one of the French rats from Ratatouille?
I can guarantee nothing, because I've never seen their face.
You may be getting ratatouille'd. I will need confirmation. If Chili's French friend, contact me.
Capri, if you're out there. I don't think they'd be watching this, though.
Yeah. Listen, no judgment if you are ratatouilleing. We just want to know so we can improve the ratatouilleing.
God, that really is just like the kind of visage I imagine for the Bluebell house. Bluebell family house where Grandma Rose lives. No one knows what I'm talking about except Stalky.
This is a private conversation.
I have such a bad habit of, like, forgetting that I'm recording. I'm like, oh, I'm just hanging out with my friend and playing a game for them. Meanwhile, that OBS record, which, after years of using OBS, they have finally added a pause button to recording.
We love it. We love to see it.
What should have been a basic function from the beginning.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But you didn't.
So that's going to make our live recording so much easier. Especially because if I remember right, with a Lollipop Chainsaw, you tend to like recording multiple episodes a session, right?
Yeah. Like I said before, I recorded a bunch of episodes of Smile for Me, just back to back to back.
Yeah.
Because I have weird limited hours where I can record.
Which, when we do record Lollipop Chainsaw, I will not at all mind recording multiple episodes. Just know that I will get stupid.
Because, like, I usually try to keep them, the episodes are fairly short-ish, like 30 minutes. But if they're going to be an hour, I'll commit to an hour plus.
Yeah.
Like, my Cult of the Lamb playthroughs, fucking massive. Oh no. Not
Here
the lockers.
come the metaphors.
Not the bad boy. Oh, this is getting very paprika.
I like the detail of, like, the school gym and the bird cage. And look, it's got the motorcycle tracks going all over.
Oh, no. Did they break into the school?
No. I think it's meant to imply that she's also been through bullying.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. POV. You are a bird. Oh. Not the muscle car.
The wrecked muscle car.
You know, from the angle, like, the way it tilts, it feels like she's dragging herself across the floor.
So I think either it's meant to imply she was bullied, or maybe they crashed into the school.
Maybe. Grandma?
I need you guys to know, by the way, you don't hold the up key for this, you just have to fucking keep clicking it.
Truly a click point game. Now we're getting very Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, no, wait, we're inside a car engine.
Oh, fuck, I never put that together. I thought that was meant to be like a boiler room.
No, I think it's supposed to be
like. And then we
a
have
car
another
engine.
bed metaphor.
The fuck?
It's like, I think it's meant to imply she went out with a boy, got involved with the wrong type of guy, and they ended up doing something stupid and risky like kids do when they think they know it all, and ended up 7 out of 13 special rooms unlocked. Come on, did I get them all? Yeah, we got all 3.
Yeah! Distance traveled. Yes! Wolf encountered, yeah.
What grade did we
6
get?
boost.
Rank B, as always. You have
Rank
found
B.
the abandoned playground.
Mazel tov.
And of course, again, I will get our Scarlet and Carbon progress later. But what was your thoughts?
So, first of all, thoughts and prayers, but it's kind of fairly on the nose. Like, yeah, you got involved with someone you probably shouldn't have. You did something risky, and she's like the middle child. Like, she's sort of middle child.
She's perfect middle child, next to Rose.
Yeah, so she's going through changes. She's like, I'm a teen now.
She's going.
I'm like not.
Not only is she
Yeah.
going through changes, she's a disabled teenager that's goth.
Yeah, she's a goth disabled teen going through stuff. And that is like the perfect storm for let me make a real bad choice that's gonna screw up myself permanently, whether intentional or not. She just happened to pick the wrong person, the wrong time, a wrong choice.
And she probably also, like, it didn't imply much, but I feel like the lockers and the kind of, like, endless school definitely does imply some kind of bad school life.
Yeah, because, like, listen, I ain't never known a goth to have a good school life. We all miserable together in school, but
If a goth had a good school life, it's because they were throwing the other goths under the bus.
yeah, solidarity. All goths suffer a little bit, but, no, I think part of me wants to say, like, it was just an accident, and the guy, you know, who had to wrap her up in a carpet was just panicking, because, like, they were probably, again, doing things they weren't supposed to be doing, like driving on condemned roads, or a borrowed stolen car, or doing, you know, alcohols. Nothing says the thrill of first love like peach schnapps in the back of your boyfriend's car.
That's just how growing up in a small town when you're a goth goes.
Yeah, that's just how it happens. And it was just like, whoops, she died. It's like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. I am also a scared, like, honestly, I almost don't want to demonize the wolf in this, because it's very easy to see how,
in a way,
this can be
Ruby's is kind of the saddest, and I will say, among the younger ones, she is not the only one like this. It is just people make bad decisions.
Yeah, it's bad luck. It's the luck of the draw.
I think that maybe I don't think the wolf is. I definitely don't think the wolf is morally good, but I don't think he did anything outright, like the level of what happened to Carmen.
Yeah,
I think she
Carmen
chose
got straight up
murdered and possibly assaulted.
Yeah.
The assault is pretty heavily implied, but again, we did see a bed in this one too, but again, that could have been implied to be Grandma's bed, because the tree through the bed metaphor is like a very old metaphor, and it's like, you might be like, oh, that trove's there, but it's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it, you know? It's one of those,
It could also be a metaphor of, like, personal safety, because,
True.
like,
it was like in a playground too.
Yeah, it's like a place of safety. Like when you are a quote-unquote outcast kid who doesn't relate well with others, probably has trouble at school, just doesn't really know what to do with themselves, your room and your bed is like a place of security and safety. It's a zone where you have control over your life.
Definitely, definitely. Uh, like, I definitely have to agree with you on that one. I'm just now noticing that our game audio and the audio might be a little equal. And I don't know if I have my settings set to fix that, to be able to have a separate audio chat. It doesn't matter. I shouldn't be worrying about that on recording. That's a chilly problem for later.
That's later problem.
Yeah, when my ear's not hurting. My little cappy ears aren't made for headphones.
Neither are my big floppy bunny ears, but thoughts, feelings, opinions, threats?
Yeah. I think that Ruby probably is the classic victim of... Oh, I accidentally clicked off the game. I think Ruby is the classic situation of just, like, someone who is outcast desperately wanting to be noticed. And she was willing to get that attention with someone who wasn't particularly going to be good for that. With someone who could probably tell that if he gave her attention, she wouldn't leave him. And I don't know if maybe he's a high school dropout, a college kid, senior, while she was a little younger, because I'd say she probably looks like she would be like sophomore, junior year, depending on the high school and area.
16.
Like 16 or 15, 16 or up.
That's when you get peak sulky.
Because like Carmen, I'd say is college age. Scarlett is probably wanting to go to college and unable to due to caring for her family. And like look at Rose. I'd say she's probably like 8th grade or freshman.
I almost want to say she's like at the end of her elementary school.
No. Because Ginger is implied to be at the end of her elementary and she's younger.
Okay. I can read it now. It may just be like the pigtails and dress situation
Yeah,
and the petting of
both of
what
them,
I assume is a cat?
It's a bunny.
Oh, bunny. Oh,
and then
boy.
we have Robin, who
that.
is like a 3rd grader.
Ugh.
Which that one's gonna hurt because we have a little girl in our D&D campaign named Robin that we're all very attached to.
Very too, so. But hey, I am looking forward to bad things. Who's next?
Rose is actually next.
Rose. Oh, well, Chili, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've killed nearly every houseplant I have ever owned, and Rose will be no different.
And of course, off stream, I will redo Scarlett and Carmen. I might actually sit in our D&D server to do that, so if you want to come in and watch, I'll make sure to @ you for it.
Hell yeah.
Because this game is hard to, like, sit through and be patient with when you don't have someone to talk to.
Yeah, it's a long walking game, but, like...
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Everybody loves a walking game. Walking sim.
It was very unique when it came out, because walking sims were not really a thing when it came out. Because, like I said, 2003, 2009 was roughly the lifespan of this game, I believe. And it had a lot of pre-development. There was, like, a website that's still up, I think. Or at least you can access it on an archive. There was the demo, which was actually a prologue where you played as the girl in white.
That kid scratching the floor is pissing me the hell off.
Ginger?
Stop it. Ginger, stop it. You're messing up the floor. This is a rental.
She's not scratching the floor. She's, like, pushing chalk back and forth.
This is a rental, Ginger.
Robin's just sitting there playing with a car.
Robin's like, vroom, vroom. This thing killed my sister.
Do you notice that she has the traditional red hood, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think...
she is the one with Riding Hood.
Yeah.
The chosen one.
She will be the last one. Okay, we're hitting an hour 19 minutes. I think that's a good place to end it.
Hey, honestly, great time. Everyone, go watch our other playthroughs, or else I will hunt you down.
Yeah, go check out the Stalker Bunny
shoes.
on YouTube. Stalker Bunny Games, I believe, or the Stalker Bunny.
No, it was the Stalker Bunny show.
Yeah, the Stalker Bunny show.
I was doing the peace signs.
Yeah.
The Hatsune Miku shit.
Yeah. Go
Hell
check
yeah.
out, honestly, if I had to recommend a playthrough, Stalky, everything Stalky's done is great, but my favorite is still one I haven't finished watching, which is The Stick of Truth. You are
Listen,
really funny in The Stick of Truth.
Stick of Truth awoken some anger in me I didn't know I had against Al Gore. But yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot there's like a whole fucking side quest he like forcefully sends you on.
yeah. But yeah, check me out, check Chili out, check yourself out.
And you'll see me
You're
soon
looking
on
good today.
Stocky's channel with Lollipop Chainsaw. Alright.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming. Bye.
Peace. Bye.